Hey, welcome back with our Let's Play of Enchantress. Now, I realized that in previous episode I promised that I will be declaring war on someone, especially these, what they called, Kraxis, let's see, Emperor Caravox of the Krax, yeah, these are the Kraxis people. Anyways, I think we can easily kick their asses, we can easily take away their cities, but I really have doubts on the value of these cities. I mean, his power rating is just 50, very low net income, 6 populations. I think, yeah, we could easily take away cities with just one army, actually, but I don't really need to. First of all, we have discovered 2 new expansion locations. This one right here, 4-3, would make an excellent town, or, you know, one of those growth cities. By the way, I just had to I want to explain again, just to remind ourselves. There's this. There are 3 types of cities here. Once they specialize, the defensive military cities like this one, the fortress with the shield symbol you can see it here, the town cities, which are good for growth and economic development, give you extra Gildar income. The square shape, there we are here, and finally the conclave, which are the research and science cities. Also increase your mana income. Star-shaped, as you can see here with $1. So we have uncovered that city location. There is going to be a town city because it has a large amount of grain, and here we have a good candidate for a military city. Now, even though it has a lot of essence, or 2 essence, it's not a big deal, but I do want to have a second military city if possible, especially close to the Kraxis here. Also, having a lot of essence means we can start casting these enchantments that will provide benefits to all produced units. Especially this one, the Aura of Might. All units trained in the city have +1 defense per essence. That is quite useful. So they have, if we build the scrying pool here, all units produced in this area will have +3 defense. +3 defense for every unit, which is interesting, I think. And this will also grow fast because it has a lot of essence. We can always cast the Nature's Bounty, the Enchanted Hammers. Yeah, it's going to be just excellent. Thankfully we have. This city is not building anything, it has a lot of population, and for some ungodly reason it is not even growing anymore. I don't understand why, so you know what? Because they're not growing, we might as well just go build 2 pioneers right away. There we are. Decrease their population just a little bit. And yeah. Now this city here, it is currently in control of this area, and I think we should probably try and build a high tower just to grab more territory. It's going to take 5 turns, which is no problem. I would like to build the consulate to increase growth. Yeah, so this tower here apparently is linked to the city. So if we build one here, I'm not sure if the link will shift. And it would have been nice to be able to manually change the links to manually determine to which city these towers and features are linked to. For example, if I want to build a mine over this iron ore here, it will be forcefully linked to this city, but if I build one here, it will then be automatically rerouted to this one. So, but I don't like that. I want to be manually able to control these things. And yeah, this is one of the issues I have with this game, unfortunately. I haven't joined the forums. I could have gone to the forums and complained about it, but you know what? It's just fine. It's a very old game. I highly doubt they will be responsive towards these issues. So yeah. Now, concerning army management, well, apparently everyone has moved already. Yeah, concerning the army situation, they're going to be idle, really. They really have nothing to do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turtle myself down, build a bunch of cities, and just try to finish the game as fast as possible. Once we complete the Brion's Letters, gain some extra heroes, I think. Yeah, we're going to try to head towards the Book of Mastery as fast as possible. We're going to build all these 4 towers, cast the Spell of Making, and that's it. We just win the game. And meanwhile, we might get some higher education here for the Hostin's Library. Where is it? Yeah, Hostin's Library. A really cool wonder. 10% research on all of our cities. Just excellent, really strong. It's gonna, because you can see here, it takes a lot of turns to research this thing. 26 turns. So yeah, Hostin's Library could be useful. Alright, so what was I about to do? I think everyone has moved. Yes, everyone has moved. We're just gonna end the turn. And meanwhile, we'll just try and... It is with grave news I speak to you today. Gargoyle's capital is only 750 leagues from the most powerful monster we've discovered. It is known as a Dealin Pyre of Man. Alright, so apparently this is a huge boss monster or some kind of demigod. I fought this thing a long time ago and I think it was very easy to kill, so we don't have anything to worry about. But apparently it is very close to my lands. Well, I don't see Dealin anywhere. What the hell's this? Oh crap, it's a Plague Stalker. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to move one of our armies to confront these guys. And unfortunately, these are the closest. You know what? We're gonna move these guys first. Yeah. Here's the funny thing that happens. This game flat out cheats. You see these roaming armies? They will not attack the AI nations. This is clearly belongs to the Altar. Yeah, they will not be. The Altar will never be attacked by the roaming armies. The roaming armies will always go after the human player. Now I know this may sound fair because the AI is incompetent, right? I mean, it's only fair to give them a slight, give ourselves a slight handicap by having us constantly be attacked by these. But it's just stupid. It doesn't excuse the fact that AI is just incompetent. Why don't you just improve the AI rather than having these weird mechanics whereby you will always be attacked by these roaming neutral armies? Yeah, it just pisses me off. I don't like that mechanic in particular. Nevertheless, we will proceed. Monk staff, really useless, why we don't need that. We're just gonna go after this quest here. Alright, let's attack these boys. And I think we can actually just auto-resolve this, because it's gonna be a very bad situation. Just die already. And fall over. There we are. Just 6 health points there. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, so, in previous games where, for example, you're playing Civ 5 and you leave these barbarian encampments on purpose so that they can attack the other nations. But no, this is not going to be very useful in Fallen Enchantress. In Fallen Enchantress, these guys will go straight towards your lands, which is bizarre. Now, I don't want this here to be attacked by the Plague Stalkers here, so I'm just going to move this guy, or this girl rather, just over there. Yeah, the new location of our city, eventually. And hey, we have another space for a city enchantment. Let's see. Now, this one has the... What kind of enchantments are these? Sovereign's Call, Enchant Hammers, Meditation Right. So we're going to cast the... Propaganda would be nice, increase our gold income. But I'm actually going to... Well, it's growing fine, so it doesn't need the Nature's Bounty. Instead... yeah, let's go for Propaganda. Even more gold income. And I realize that I'm being extremely greedy. Look at this. We have a huge amount of gold. But trust me, I mean, for example, if I want to rush... we need all the gold we can get. I mean, if I want to rush a building right now... Look at this. If I want to rush this building, the theater, which is not a very important building, to be honest, it's going to cost 1,000 gold. Yeah, so rushing mechanic, not only does it cost a huge amount of gold, but it also will reduce your population. So, yeah, rushing is only used for emergencies, and that's really all gold is used for in this game. Emergencies and, possibly just buying a couple of equipment here and there. And really, I've so far I've given all my heroes the latest equipment, so I don't really need that. You also need it for upgrades, and I think we've upgraded everything. Yeah. Is everything being built? All right. Oh, what do we have here? Risen Brood. I would have expected them to start producing arms at some point, but they did not. Oddly enough. Yeah, those damn Plague Stalkers, man. Just go after them. Try and destroy these guys, yeah. Let's check out this quest. There's a small, strange man here. He stands only as high as your belt, and though he is alone in the wilds, he looks unconcerned. He smiles as you approach and bows. Approach. That's a misspelling there. Now, though you can't help but feel like you are being mocked, would you like to hear a riddle? He asks. Fine. Just ask me a riddle. Behind Bradley's kitchen there is a great vat, and many small workmen working at that. Yellow is their toes, yellow is their clothes. Name this vat, and the secret I'll show. Oh crap, what the hell's this? Behind Bradley's kitchen there's a great vat. Yellow is their toes, yellow is their clothes. I don't understand what's this thing. I would have, if this was a live stream, and I'm not very good at live streams. I've never done a live stream before. I would have actually asked this question. Had the live stream actually try and give me an answer. I mean, I don't know. A great vat? What could this be? Some kind of winery? They're producing wine, perhaps? Pickles? Yeah, what could be in a vat? Yellow is there. I'll show. I could just Google this, but that would be very cheesy. So, the answer begins with B, the answer begins with a P. Let's go with a B. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Your wisdom is as remarkable as your odor. You are correct, and as I have promised, I will show you a secret. With that, Mimbly leads you to a hidden apiary where thousands of twilight bees spin and dance in the air on their way out or back from the collected nectar. If only your cities ran as smoothly. When you return to ask Mimbly a question, he is gone. Okay, so 3 XP, 10 fame. What else? That's it? Okay. I thought he would reveal another apiary, another Twilight Bee situation, but nope, we answered a riddle correctly. The answer begins with B. I don't know what that is. We answered correctly by complete coincidence. And yeah, we gained nothing in particularly useful. Alright, let's found our city there. And we can wait for our next pioneer. Alright. Yeah, just keep moving there. Where's Megar? There you are. You have moved as well. Alright, where's my main hero? Gargo, you have moved as well. Alright. Oh yeah, I just want to remember. Yes, I already queued the high tower and the consulate. Yes, good. Alright, fine. Yeah, we want these to be built so that we can grab more territory. Especially this particular air shard here. It's going to be useful for the end of the world spell, as I like to call it, for the victory edition, the spell of making. God damn it, they're actually getting closer. I hope we have enough defenders here. Okay, so we have like 5 defenders. I think we should be able to repel them in case they attack, if they're stupid enough to attack. Yeah, and here's one more thing. So you notice that I'm expanding aggressively instead of just, attacking other nations. The thing is, having a lot of cities in this game is really the key to victory. It can pretty much allow you to win any game. I mean, look at this. So the second most powerful faction right after us is these Kingdom of Belitedra, which are apparently a what they're called. I forgot what type of race they are. I think it's the Mancer. Yeah, these are the Mancers. So their power rating is 127, and the only reason why they're like that is because they have 12 settlements, which will give them a huge amount of gold. As long as they have 12 settlements, they will rise in power exponentially, and at some point they might actually even become more powerful than we are, just by having a lot of cities. So yeah, and it really stands as a standard mechanic, standard situation in almost all 4X games. This is no exception. Refugee camp, we might as well go there. I think we have a non-aggression treaty with this guy. Let's see. Yeah, it means, we have a non-aggression treaty, which means we can actually pass through his lands. He's currently cool, but you will notice that this situation will fluctuate. Sometimes he will become unfriendly, then he'll become suddenly cool, neutral, and he will go back to unfriendly. But yeah, as long as we are his neighbors, and as long as we are more powerful than he is, he will probably continue to be unfriendly. Speaking of non-aggression treaties, I think it's time we renew our non-aggression pacts with these guys. Oh, we can actually sign an alliance. Interesting. I would like to be allied with these people in particular because they appear to be quite powerful, and they have, it's a very secure alliance. And they are not at war with anyone, which means we don't have to worry about suddenly being at war with other people. Let's go with the non-aggression for now, yeah. Let's just extort some of their gold. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we are, 72 gold. And eventually we can grab more just in case we can always propose the alliance and have a little bit more of that. Let's see, who else wants a treaty? You have a treaty already. The dead, yeah, these are very pathetic, just 5.9. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to play as the undead in this game. They have very little potential, or maybe the AI is just terrible when it comes to playing the undead. This guy has no gold whatsoever, despite the fact he's making 15.6 every turn. Alright, you have some gold apparently. This belongs to me. Thank you. Anyone else? Now, it doesn't look like we have any horses, except we actually got these by trade at some point. So we can always just trade back. If anybody doesn't have a lot of metal and they have plenty of horses, let's see. I'm sure somebody has that. Yeah, everyone has a lot of metal for some reason. Seriously, you have guys, anyone, just give me horses. Shoot, okay. Alright, so he has 2 horses, 2 wargs, and nothing else. Yep, well, apparently no one is demanding metal for the time being, so we can't really give them metal in exchange for horses. Well, alright. Oh, I forgot to move the pioneer. The powerful Tunani are destroying us. Can you send us anything to help? Money, material, anything? Well, it's too bad. I mean, actually, what can I do? You have nothing I could use. Hey, we have 100 fame. It looks like we're about to gain another hero. So the Book of Mastery, 22 seasons to research this thing. You know what, let's go for the higher education. University, Austin's library, this is perfect. It will also give us plus 10 fame. Let's go for it. It's only gonna take 10 turns to research this. Alright. This guy is an Ironeer, he is just like me. And it looks like he's already a defender. But what I really want is a mage. Yeah. And it's a Mancer, excellent. Plus 10 mastery. Prodigy level 2. And he also has Frostborn for some reason. Okay, Ritrisa. It was that I killed my love, not fate. The blame is mine. Alright. Welcome to our empire. You also have Hydromancy, which gives us the Gentle Rain city spell, which is extremely powerful. Yeah, I'm actually going to get this hero. Welcome. The hell? Flames have engulfed our southwestern iron mine, my lord. We should assemble forces near our other resources before our enemies cause additional damage. Where the hell is this? Okay, fine. I'm just going to finish up this trade. You can take my metal. You know what, give me our 3 horses. Crap, he's demanding 10 points for each horse? No, screw that. You know what, give me all your money, yeah. I think it is agreed. Oh, he wants one more metal. Fine. It is agreed. Alright, now get off my back. I don't want to help you anymore. Alright, so these are the guys who are destroying... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they haven't completed the altar yet. I see. You see, here's the thing. If this altar was complete, and right after that we build the iron ore mine here, this ore mine would have been connected to my city directly. And this would have prevented it from being plundered like this. But, this is so stupid, man. Alright, let's just go after and kill these guys. And there are surprisingly good locations for future cities here. Look at this 4-4. That is actually very powerful. You can pretty much make this into an invincible military city at some point. And I think our pioneer is ready. Yes, it is. I'm gonna send it here. Hopefully it won't get attacked by anyone. And you will settle. Hey. Bam. Idard. That's a fine name for a city. And you too. There's a refugee camp. Yes, let's go for the refugee camp. Allies. This land is forsaken, the village elder says. I have tried to form a village here to provide care, safety, and food for the few that follow me, but we are little more than fatted cows for the bandits that hunt us. They consume our wheat and slaughter our lambs. I have failed. If you can stop them, or I will find these bandits. And here they are. Alright, should be an easy quest. You know, these Crystal Crag and the Twilight Beast, they're very ripe for the taking. So I'm thinking, let's cast one of these. The Arcane Monolith. I think if we cast it here, we can grab all of them at the same time. Yes, we can. And there we are. We have the Twilight Beast now. They're very good for reducing unrest if you're playing expansion style. Alright, just keep moving there. Damn, those Plague Stalkers. Alright, so now we have a new hero there. It's a very powerful hero, actually. I might want to give them... I'm going to try and give them all an army. Each of them gets an army, I think. Although, just for defensive purposes, I don't think we're going to be using that army very much. Alright, first things first, we just founded a new city. Let's give them the... What is it? Sovereign's Call. And I think giving them some extra production would be good. Alright, so now they're growing. Plus 5 growth per turn, that is excellent. And we're just going to build all the standard stuff. Let's go start with the workshop. And hopefully we can link this fire shard there. How many turns will it take? 4 turns? Alright, it's fine. Oh, so apparently this Arcane Monolith is still forcefully linked to El Badu. So if I wanted to link it with Idard instead, there's no way for me to do that, which is bizarre. Yeah, this city is growing aggressively now. 4 growth per turn, good. And we have actually more options. Faction pool per grain, brewery. Let's see, how much food this city has? Has 5 grain. What about Vector? It has 7 grain. Yikes, okay, so after we've completed this theater, I think this is the city that will be our target for the brewery. Yeah. Faction food per grain, 40, that's insanely powerful. Ooh, treasury vault. It's gonna take 19 turns to build this thing. Yeesh, there's so many stuff I want to build. You know what, let's start with this. And then the treasury vault. I'm gonna try to rush one of these eventually. We have plenty of gold. I do want to rush the theater. You know what? Rush the theater. Screw it. And we didn't lose any population whatsoever. We just lost a bunch of gold. Yeah. I want to build these two. These two are very important. The brewery and the treasury vault. You guys. Tax office. I don't think that's very useful. Station champions gain 1 XP per season. Plus 1 fame per season. This is actually kind of quite useful. We can just send all of our redundant heroes to this city. Alright, Adventurers Guild, here we are. And yes, the palace. Now eventually we're going to use this city as a... we're just going to produce units here and that's it. Oh yeah, the new city. Standard stuff, let's go for the workshop first. And that's it. So where do I want to move Retresa? Let's see. She's actually very fast moving, so she might actually arrive there before the main army, which means these guys can possibly attack her. You know what? Just go to Amic, just like your sister here, Galing the Grey. Yeah. Now hopefully these guys will move, which will allow me to connect the what's it called? Damn, just move out, move away from this stupid roaming armies. All right. The mill, the herbalist, the garden. Yeah, so much cool stuff to build here. Yes, this will reduce unrest. Go for it. I'm actually trying to connect the this thing, what it's called, the Twilight Bees. Yeah, we'll try to connect these with it to our city, so we're gonna have a chain of buildings moving all the way up there. We now have a Crystal Crag. We now have a Twilight Bees. Great. Yep, just keep moving. Let's go and kill those bandits. It isn't difficult to track down the bandits, and they don't stop you from walking into their camp and approaching the ramshackle throne of their leader. Speak, the captain commands, or do you have a humble pie in your throat? I've talked to the village elder and I've agreed to clear you from these lands, you say. You can either leave or I will string you up for your crimes. Don't look at a gifted horse or it will never boil. Ugh, the bandits around to begin to reach for the weapons. Flee or I'll make you as dead as a whistle. Your horrible cliches, I should kill you for that alone. Let's go kill them. Yeah, let's eviscerate this bastard. There we are. Yeah, these bandits are lazy. They're using, like, throwing knives, really? Oh, you're kidding me? They actually dodged? Fine. We don't even need to use our smash ability. We can just, but they're actually gonna dodge me, which is annoying. Yeah, but thankfully we can dodge as well. Alright, so we got some throwing knives, absolutely useless, we don't need this kind of weapon. And we're gonna return to the village. Alright. Fair enough. I think it's time to connect the Twilight Bees. So let's connect these. Hopefully no roaming armies will be generated here. In fact, you know what? Just for insurance, I'm actually gonna kill these. Yeah, screw Kraxis. They're lazy bastards. They should have killed these a long time ago, but they did not. And they're just, you know, because of the cheating situation here, this army, these guys will never attack the Kraxis, so we're gonna have to deal with it ourselves. So you've all moved. Good. There we are. +2 crystal per season. Unrest doesn't affect research. I don't think I need that. Plus 10% research for my faction. Wow. But I do want that crystal though. I think we're doing very fine with our research so far. So let's go for the crystal, yeah. Need some crystal income. Especially any amount of crystal income that doesn't involve actually improving these crystal cracks. Because they cost a lot of production to improve these things. So yeah, very annoying to have. Let's see. So this is connected to Dalaran apparently. Yeah, it's actually quite cheap to build. It's only going to take 2 turns. Good. All of my cities are busy apparently. Thank you. We got Panka archers. Again, not very useful, but I guess we could have them garrisoned somewhere. Yes, where are these archers? There you are. We cannot even upgrade these guys. Let's just send them there. Okay, so the high tower has been built, which will expand the borders of this arcane monolith. Yeah, see there? The high tower. +1 zone of control. Good. We're still gonna build the, what's this? The consulate +1 growth. Yeah, it's a very useful building, actually. But it's too damn expensive. Look at this. 14 turns to build a single consulate? What the hell? That doesn't sound fair at all. Yeesh, okay. Is there anything that will increase our food income somehow? No, it doesn't look like it. Damn, alright. Do we rush this thing? It's only 600... Oh, it's only 681 Gildarf. Screw this thing. Yeah, I don't want to build it anymore. This is our highest production city, and it's gonna take 14 turns to build the consulate. Are you kidding me? What the hell's going on? I don't understand. Sometimes, yeah, I don't really understand this game sometimes. Trained unit defense, barracks. Yeah, let's go for these standard military buildings. Laborers Guild, faction food product. Oh yes, please. This will probably improve my entire faction. Actually, there we are. It's gonna take only 10 turns, which is fine. Yeah, but this consulate situation really strange. Maybe it has to do with the distance. Maybe it's because this is very far from my city. But again, I have built this many times before, much more distant locations, and it just worked fine. It would take a ridiculous 14 turns to build. So all my cities are moving, yeah. So now we're actually making +2 fame per turn, which is nice. So you guys are just camping there, you're not gonna do anything? Alright. So now that you're here, you might as well go towards kill these risen broods, yeah. Thankfully we're not at war with this guy. So we can just pass through his lands and get down to business. The Ironworks is a world achievement to increase our metal income. But well, we don't really need it though. Yeah, I might actually build it later. Yeah, let's go with the butcher. And the festival, yeah. Festival. The reason why I want to improve my faction food per grain is just to make sure that these starving cities will grow. Look at this. Rothburn, it has very little grain, apparently. Just 2. So it's gonna have a very hard time growing. Yeah, so if we increase our faction food per grain, this is probably gonna help cities like this one. I mean, despite the fact it's at level 4 right now. Oh well. I think we have finished the higher education. Yes, we have. Fine, economic logistics. Squad can train groups of 5 units. Yeah, it's actually very helpful for the military situation, but you know what? Arcane apparel. Okay, so the third book of the Magi is apparently the prerequisite for the Book of Mastery. It's gonna take 7 turns though. I want something a little bit faster. Pretty much all of these. +1 army size, +1 army size. Yeah, this is very useful. Alright, let's go for logistics. More army intimidation is always fun, right? The bell tower, okay. They will connect this and this. Yes, connect them both directly. So now we have 2 heroes here. I think this will reduce the unrest. Yep, it's only down to 10%. Good. And these guys are we're almost gonna kill them. Wait, there's another quest here. Okay. Yeah, these Kraxis really lazy bastards. They should have completed these quests a long time ago. I think they have an archer there. Oh, they don't have an archer? Good. Man, look at this scenery here. A lot of green situations there. Cool. Possibly one of our worst heroes. I'm gonna do a double strike against this guy. It's got the corpse spider. Nice. I mean, I could give these guys a throwing knife, but we don't need that. Could just smash these guys in the face. Oh, they have been webbed. All right. Wow, these guys are actually quite powerful. This corpse spider. They still have a decent attack, apparently. And we're gonna try. You know what? I'm not gonna smash you. There we are. Man, that's a lot of experience. This was totally worth it, actually. I think my hero just grew up. Yeah, he gained a level. There we are. So what do we give you next? Ignoring whatever this is. Shadow Strike. Okay. So yeah, you can see heroes are mostly for supportive functions. Even assassins are mostly for support. You know, they deal very little damage. They're mostly going to be used to, use these abilities and support their troops, and that's it. +1 initiative, +1 dodge, +5 dodge. Okay, this is actually very good for defense. Alright, let's go for some shadow strikes. Increase our attack a little bit. We can actually attack these and just auto-resolve. Oh, they have moved. Good. Just go away. Yeah, we actually took a little bit of damage there. Great. You already had boots. Oh, we need the plate mail proficiency, which we don't have. Very well. Let's get that quest. So yeah, looks like all of my cities are busy right now. All of my armies have moved, and most of my armies are actually redundant at this point. What I would like to do is cast the Birth of Summer in this location, or we could just use the Arcane Monolith, I suppose. Yeah, let's cast the Arcane Monolith a couple of times and see what we get. So what is this exactly? It's a wild horse. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna cast this here. Oh, they're actually sending a pioneer. They're gonna try to expand towards me. Not gonna happen. I'm gonna take all of these locations. They're all mine. Yep. And where the hell are you even gonna found a new city? There is no other place for you. I'm pretty much taking all the locations here. Unless you want to travel overseas with this poor pioneer there. Anyways, oh, they may be actually trying to grab this area. Well, be my guest. And this is where the Plague Stalkers came from. Interesting. I'm actually going to try and destroy them next. Well, then again, maybe they're using the Pioneers just to build towers like I'm doing, right? That's a possibility. Nope, they're definitely going towards these. Alright. I think they're taking a little bit too much risk. I mean, what if the Altar just declare war on them? Alright, the heirloom. A woman stands unmoving outside her small home. It isn't until you get closer that you realize she is standing at a crude grave. She doesn't say anything at your approach, and for a few long minutes after, then she spits on the grave and turns toward you. We have not come to take. I have nothing left. Oh, what have you come to take? I have nothing left. Okay. There's no question mark there. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi when it comes to these things. Anyways, her eyes go vacant again, and she snaps back. When she notices you eyeing the grave, she says, I didn't know this one. 3 men, creatures, came to my house and attacked my husband. Neville. I assume it's Neville Longbottom? He was a strong man once, able to take branches off an oak with one swing of his axe. But that was years ago. I think she was attacked by a butcherman or something. Yeah, this is the butcherman lair. There we are. I know these quests like the back of my hand. And apparently it's medium difficulty, which I highly doubt. Alrighty. Great. Yeah, our cities have a lot to build. So much work to do. And yeah, before I forget, we should probably go for the Hostin's Library. Where's the Hostin's Library? You've got to be kidding me. Another wonder that I'm not allowed to build. You bastards. Yeah, I can't see the Hostin's Library, which means yeah, we're not allowed to build that thing. Well, maybe the city has to build at a certain level. No, the game is just buggy, and I am not allowed to build the Hostin's Library for some reason. Yeah, I've unlocked it. I have researched it. For God's sake, somebody explain to me why this is happening. Why the game is not letting me build these wonders. For no apparent reason. Should I go on the forums and complain about this? Will my complaints be addressed? Oh, who cares? We're winning the game anyway. Oh, okay. So apparently it has been built by someone else. Well, that might explain things a little bit. Yep, Beletidra has built the Hostin's Library. Fine. Alright.